The local vehicle manufacturing industry is geared towards exports. More than 2/3 of all locally built cars are sent to 148 markets all over the world.
That export market is definitely growing year on year, and that is very encouraging because it's really a very strong vote of confidence that the South African produced vehicles are very good, high quality vehicles that are sought after across the world. And I think our exports will continue to grow even further into new markets, particularly in Africa, because that's a new virgin territory, and we believe very strongly that South Africa has an opportunity to be able to position itself quite greatly into those new markets where we've never traded before.
Two local manufacturing stalwarts, Volkswagen and Isuzu, share these sentiments.
With the market really picking up in the second half of the year, we've also done better, so our numbers are okay. We are not so happy with the share we have achieved in the last year, so the market fortunately is recovering, and we are also participating slightly from the recovery, but there is a lot of new competition coming. There's brands from China coming, but also there's brands from Japan coming, and competition per se is good. So, but what I think what we need to do as a collective in South Africa, manufacturing in South Africa, and contributing largely to the GDP, contributing largely to the economy and the employment.
Despite the improved sales and upward trend, the supply chain in the Nelson Mandela Bay remains under threat if international demand declines.
We are concerned about the future of local manufacturing in the country, especially due to the threat of these cheap imported vehicles that are flooding the market. And we've seen it in the numbers last year where local production is down and in terms of locally sold vehicles. And then you're also seeing your imported vehicles increase, even though the market is not growing.
The South African Reserve Bank also projects a notable 1.5% improvement in the country's GDP growth rate for 2025. Kim Daniels, SABC News, Gqeberha.